Cecile. I'm a financial therapist and the founder of Holistic Optimal Wealth. I started my business as of March 1st, and since then, I've launched a group coaching program to bring people together to talk about money in ways that have never been talked about before. Money is a big taboo, and we grew up, most people, avoiding it and just creating this ambiguity around it. And my whole purpose was to create a safe space for people to explore this topic in their lives so they can lead a more purposeful, intentional, mindful, and abundant lives. Today I'm sharing with you the very first testimonial I received from the very first participant, Bashar. It's such a privilege to share my life's purpose with you all, and I can't wait to hear from you if you're interested in improving the relationship you have with your money so you can lead a life that truly excites you. So Bashar, thank you so much for joining me and sharing this time with me. I know that you saw my ad about my Money Monday coaching class on LinkedIn, actually, and you reached out and you were in my first pilot program. So I'm interested in knowing what led you to sign up for the program to begin with.
Well, that's a good question. First, the way you put it was simple. For people to realize what went wrong in their life. Let's put it this way. Now, let's divide it into two parts. Asil. First part, that financials right now in our world are complex. You know, not each and every single person can wrap his head around it. We cannot always understand what's going on. So the normal reaction for people would start, instead of exploring what suits them more, is to shy away from it, to start pushing away. You know what I mean? I don't want to know about it. It's going to come at a certain time. We never know how, and it never comes on its own. You know, that's a very obvious thing. That's one thing, and I guess that everybody has a story in life.
Yeah.
Tell, you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's
feeling and sharing, basically.
Oh yeah, and that story is, well, it's a journey. It's a beautiful thing, but at the same time, it's a prohibitive story. Let's put it this way. It leads you to push things away from yourself, or to hide away, maybe. And that's where it was. I mean, I don't know. Just when I saw your ad, I said, "Yeah, I mean, makes sense." We jumped on a call. I said, "Yeah, there is something wrong, and I have to recognize that with me first."
It's very interesting because you're a day trader. So you're somebody who spends their whole day thinking about money on some level. But what was interesting in the exploration that we went through in the group coaching is that while you were thinking about money on a daily basis, the bigger piece of it, the integration of money into your life, was missing somehow. There was certain gaps in the conversation that I thought were very interesting to uncover and talk about. How was that experience like for you?
Asil, look, day trading and investing and swing trading, whatever we want to call them, it's something that reflects your character in reality. You know, so when you come and say day trader, it means what? It means a short-term thing. It means I live day to day. That's what it means. Let's just forget about charts, forget about markets, how I see markets, how I don't. But at the end of the day, it's confirming to me that I'm a person who lives day to day. You know what I mean? And I started seeing that after that I joined your class. I started seeing, okay, it's nothing is wrong with that. Don't get me wrong. I mean, that is fine. Your day to day is important. But at the same time, it's not the only thing there. You know what I mean? It's so you start. I mean, even day trading itself is very much related to psychology. It's very much related to psychology. There are psychologists who are simply specialized in this, because day traders, they express their emotions into this market. They express how they can control themselves. Why can't they control? Why today? Why not tomorrow? You know what I mean? It's a complex on its own, day trading. But yeah, but I started seeing, no, that there should be some other solutions. Day trading is just a part of it, and it shouldn't be everything to me. But you know what I discovered during the entire journey with you is I was trying to avoid all of that. I was trying to avoid anything that is more than my day. You know what I mean?
Why do you think so? Why do you think you were avoiding that?
You know, we went through it during our class and with our discussions with the group, and you know, they helped me a lot. You know, there were people who are amazing, you know, and it has something to do with, I think, few elements. One of them is what you went through during your childhood. It has something to do with your maybe teenage time and rebellious times. And by the way, that point that we touched on, it helped me like crazy with trading. That rebellious teenager.
Yes, it's class number 3. It's actually the hardest concept to conceptualize, and yet it's a very powerful concept once you get it. So I always have a challenge with, do I want to introduce this topic, or should I just introduce something less complicated? But then I realized the impact once the pieces fall in place, the impact this can have on your life is big. So I kept the class as I meant it to be. I'm so happy to hear that it helped you in tangible ways.
Oh, it did, Asil, especially as I told you, especially the teenage rebellious guy who's inside me, and he's still, well, as much as I wanted to think that it's all over, that I'm the wise guy right now, and I discovered, no, I'm not. You know, he's taking it. You know what I mean? And until today, in trading, now when I sit in front of my screens and I look at the charts, and I just sit and remember what you said, I remembered that part, and I start saying, no, it's not the time for you to act.
Wow.
Wait.
I am so happy. It gives me so much joy to know that the work that we've been doing together has a tangible impact on your life. It's the biggest compliment you can give me.
Asil, it's not a compliment, seriously. No, look, I reached 3 to 4 major points from this class. The unfortunate thing, or the fortunate thing, I don't know, it's up to you how to see it. I don't see that this class should have an end somehow.
Sign up for me for life.
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that.
That is such an incredible thing to say. Tell me something else. I love that your day trading behaviors have improved as a result of you joining this class. But tell me other things you've noticed that were tangible, positive changes in your life that you've done as a result of the coaching experience you've had with me.
I'll tell you, it was the first time in my life that I would sit with my wife and I accept to look at our finances.
Wow.
I've always thrown things on her. Just deal with it. No, it's none of my business. I'm busy. I'm whatever. There was always an excuse, you know. Now, no. And actually, yesterday night, she came back from work, and I was saying, let's sit together on our finances. Actually, let's check where we are and what are we doing. And how to do it, you know, and then we'll have a coffee together after that session, or something sweet, or whatever it is. So I'm trying to connect it to something nice, you know, to sweeten my life afterwards.
That's right. It's actually a good. There's strategies to say that. Like you always tackle a task you don't want to do with like a reward system. You're creating an incentive in a way for yourself to tackle something that you wouldn't have otherwise.
Oh yeah, no, this thing has, this course has, this session, whatever you want to call it, it really made me think of things differently. So as I told you, looking at the finances, and the things that changed in me, and I don't know if you would agree with me or not, or I do not look at money anymore as the mean to achieve what pleases me.
Mhm.
I look at money as a person who's sitting in front of me, and I do have to respect him so that he would respect me back.
100%. Absolutely.
Otherwise, it's not going to work.
You're building a relationship with this entity that's, you know, money's a big taboo in majority of people's lives. So once you start cultivating a healthy relationship with that entity, it's gonna be integrated in your life experience in much healthier ways. And if you view money and chase after money just for the sake of money, you're missing the underlying emotional need that you're actually pursuing, while the concept of money is masking these emotional needs. So it's a beautiful thing to uncover what are you actually after by thinking you're after money, and making money the byproduct of your success and not the outcome itself. It's a beautiful thing you said, and it's a big one. So I want to challenge you with this question. If you were to describe the coaching experience with me in one word, what would you say? One word.
One word:
Yes.
efficient.
Efficient. Okay, I'm happy with that word. I'll take it. So if somebody is listening to you right now, I'll conclude with this question. If somebody is listening and not sure about what's happened, like money is an ambiguous area in their life, or it's a painful area in their life, or it's something that they just need some sort of help with, what would you tell them about this particular coaching program, and who do you think would be the ideal person to sign up for it?
First, Asil, I don't think there is an ideal person, because as I told you, at the beginning, that each one of us has a story. And our stories, it's not the question that you do have money or not. That's not the point at all. The point is how you see yourself and your relationship to money. So even if you're a millionaire, but you're having an issue with spending, then you're having a problem. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying overspending, please do not get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you have a problem with overspending as well, you're having a problem somehow. And so I don't think there's something that I would really just put under ideal. I would say to everyone, if you think that there is something wrong, then go ahead.
Yes.
Tackle it. Don't wait. Don't sit there.
Yes.
And
it's beautiful. I love this experience with you. Thank you so much for trusting me. I was practically a stranger on LinkedIn, and you trusted me in taking you with this journey. And I love the fact that it created positive experiences for your life. And I know that like the trajectory of your future might the subtle differences you're creating are going to have bigger impacts in the future. So I can't wait to see also the ripple effects of this program into your life as you continue to go on with what you came to realize. And I thank you from the deepest layers of my soul to have given me a space to share my purpose with you.
To your luck or not, I don't know. You would become a part of everybody's family, I guess, because you're a part of their somehow their private lives. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Well,
I guess
my life's purpose, so I see it as a privilege and an honor. So thank you so much for saying that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I do really appreciate all what you did, and I hope that there is a part two, a continuation, something. I don't know.
Yes, I'm working on it. Absolutely. Thank you.